You ready to get this minor bowl montage started?
You bet I am.
Texas A&M versus USC.
And now they're 2 seconds away from dropping this Las Vegas Bowl. Reed steps up, a little flip back from Bussey. Walker's going to pitch it back, takes a big hit. Reed throws it maybe forward. I think it was forward. So E.J. Smith is on the move down the sideline. He's going to try to keep the game alive. You got a couple players down hurting for A&M. Flags on the field, but USC celebrating a win here in Las Vegas.
UConn versus UNC.
The Gatorade bat for Coach Mora, and the UConn Huskies are the 2024 Wasabi Fenway Bowl champs.
Boston College versus Nebraska.
Dylan Raiola celebrates. Nebraska got the monkey outfits back, getting back to a bowl game, and the Huskers win it in the Bad Boy Mowers Pinstripe Bowl at Yankee Stadium.
Louisiana versus TCU.
And that should be it. TCU will win the New Mexico Bowl. (34-3).
Iowa State versus Miami.
2015, they won with a last-second lateral across the field. Gonna heave it. Won't reach the end zone. And it's intercepted by Iowa State. And the Cyclones with the takeaway seal the deal. It's Drew Sturgis. Iowa State with its first ever 11-win season.
Miami of Ohio versus Colorado State.
That'll be the final play of the game. Clock will continue to run, and congratulations to the Miami, Ohio Redhawks out of Oxford, Ohio, and head coach Chuck Martin. Champions of the first ever Snoop Dogg Bowl, presented by Gin and Juice by Dre and Snoop.
East Carolina versus NC State.
What more can you say about Blake Harrell stepping into a really difficult situation where the head coach is fired? He's the defensive coordinator. He said he was just trying to keep the team together.
Yeah.
And boy, he did a lot more than that. A bowl game victory against an in-state rival and a 26-21 victory.
BYU versus Colorado.
And again, I think last year was the anomaly. This year is what BYU football's been for the most part the last 6 or 7 years. And this game was why BYU started 9-0. This was a sensational performance by the Cougars.
Montage versus Army.
He's not fazed or hurt by it one bit. Hey, that's Army strong, Army tough. He says, you can't hurt me. Army wins game number 12. Most wins in program history. And they tie Air Force from 85 and 98 for the most wins ever in a season by a service academy.
Iowa versus Mizzou.
Coach Drinkwitz has more wins in his first 5 years at Mizzou than any head coach has previously.
Alabama versus Michigan.
And coming away with a huge win over Alabama. Amazing. They hold Ohio State and all their stars to 10 points. They come to this bowl game, hold Jalen Milroe and Alabama to 13. And that's going to do it. The Wolverines finish off this up and down season in big time style.
Louisville versus Washington.
the inside man of the three, bite on the screen pass. You think you got an easy 2-point play to win the game, and all of a sudden he backs up into it.
Louisville wins its 9th game of the season, and they're the 2024 Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl champs.
South Carolina versus Illinois.
Steps back, knees it, and that's it. They cheesed it. The Cheez-It Citrus Bowl champions in 2024 are Illinois.
Baylor versus LSU.
Robertson. Time ticking away. Floats it and incomplete. As time runs out in Houston. And LSU takes care of business against Baylor to close out 2024.